Welcome back, everyone. We're live on Facebook, so I want to say hi to everyone again out there. And we've got Peter Arona, and Peter Arona is your seniors advocate, and he is the owner of ABCD Medicare. Welcome to the show. Medicare is in the air.
That's right, Carol. Today's the day. It's the first day.
Today's the day.
That's
oh my God! I can't even believe I didn't even have an alarm on my phone for that.
Mine went off last night.
I bet
12:01.
12:01. Yeah, I bet you did. Tell them why.
Well, it's Medicare open enrollment season. It starts today, October 15th, and it lasts till December 7th.
So, you know, a lot of people out there have been listening to you, you've been on the show, and there's a reason why you're here. And first of all, listen up, everyone that's listening, that if you're Medicare in that arena, eligible, you need to get on the phone and talk to Peter, because he can help you possibly save money and all sorts of other things. Go ahead. Yeah,
so we're on the phone. We're here on the radio just talking about the Medicare open enrollment period, and a lot of times people I've been getting a lot of phone calls, especially from the radio station, people that are on original Medicare and they don't have a supplement and they don't have prescription drugs. And if this is you, then I can help you, because there's things out there that you need to know, and that we can educate you on, so you can help make a good decision.
Well, you know what? Yesterday I had somebody in my house. I was talking to somebody else. Mm-hmm. And they were saying, well, I already have a Medicare plan. I don't think I need one. The other person saying, yeah, you know, you don't. I went, no, that's not true. You need to talk to Peter Arona, because I'm telling you, I've heard differently. He's been on my show talking differently, and there's a reason for that. Tell him why.
Well, plans change every year. So the plan that you have right now for 2019, every year the plan can make changes. So every year they send out what they call an ANOC. That is the annual notice of change. You should have been receiving one already. They usually go out around October 1st. So if you haven't received it yet, you should have one coming in the mail to you. And this is the time where you get to review what is currently have right now and what is going to change in your plan for next year. That could be a formulary change. It could be an increase in copay. It could be what they don't tell you, and there's probably the doctors may or may not be in network anymore. So there's a lot of things that you have to take a look at. So a lot of doctors fall out of contract with their carriers, and sometimes they add new ones. And so that could be a
there's
changer.
There's a ton of reasons, but here's the thing, what I love about Peter, you are so passionate. You love what you do. You love helping people. And you have helped so many people out there. And this is a free service to you, the families out there. So it makes sense to make that call. Don't call Dr. Google. Don't call, ask your neighbors. You can't, because you have a different situation. I know you hear this, but people need to hear things over and over and over again before they finally go, oh, maybe that's right? Yeah,
well, a couple of things. Dr. Google's not a network. Dr. Google's not certified, right? And he's not licensed in your state, and he's not local. I'm here.
And there you go. But also, you tell them what's the difference between talking to someone who just is like those big people that you hear on like television. I'm not going to say the words.
Yeah, so I'm here locally. I live in the community. I was raised here in Phoenix, Arizona. Went to Maryville High School. Graduated from Grand Canyon University. A local Arizona boy who grew up, and now I own a business. And support your local business. And I'm here because I care about the people in the community.
And because you have all the carriers. That's another big, huge thing.
So I heard a commercial coming in when I was driving early this morning. Medicare, we're going to help you. Call this 1-800 number this morning. I'm just like, yeah. It doesn't work, because the person on the other side of that phone is probably somewhere in New Hampshire or in Chicago or someplace that you're never going to see them. I'm going to come to you home. I'm going to sit down with you. We can meet and find out what your really needs are. And when you have to call somebody, I'm going to be there for you as well. And on top of that, I have all the carriers, so I'm partnered with all the major carriers, from A, B, C, all the way down to Z. I have all the carriers, and we work with them, and we're really partners with them. So not every carrier is right for every person. Those carriers know this, so that's why they rely on guys like myself, agencies like myself, to place people into the plan that works for them. Because what they don't want to do is have people sign up and then move again because it was the wrong plan for them. They need guys like ourselves to put clients into their plans that are designed to work for them specifically.
And you have many, many, many stories of people that have almost done something where they've been so happy that they've spoken to you. So it's a free consultation. I'm looking over here so that you see I'm wearing my ABCD Medicare. Have you gotten yours? So give them a call. The number is 602-770-9062. And also you get a free car wash from Jackson's Car Wash. And you have how many of those in the Valley, all over the place.
There's 11 Jackson's Car Washes in the Valley, and they do a pretty good job. I just went there yesterday.
It's free. Everybody loves something for free, and
absolutely.
that's for sure. So now, also, you wanted to talk today about extra benefits.
Yeah, so going back to that person who was on original Medicare with no prescription drug plan. So a couple of things that they're missing out on is that an original Medicare plan has no maximum out of pocket built into it. So if you have something major happen to you, say it costs $100,000 or $200,000, that's the bill. It's quite easy to get there these days with medical bills. You're exposed to 20% of that total cost. So how many of you have $20,000, $60,000 in the bank? That's what you're going to come out of your pocket. So a Medicare Advantage plan has basically a stopgap built into it. Some of them are $3,000, $3,200, $6,700, I believe it was the 2019 max. It may go up a little bit based on 20 numbers, but this gives you a little bit of coverage that if something major were to happen to me, the most I'm going to be out of pocket is going to be $3,000 or $5,000, depending on the plan. Every plan is different, and so that's one of the protectors that it has in there. What you give up is that you have to go to a doctor in the network. You can get a PPO. You can have you can go outside the network, that type of stuff. But it's really designed to try to keep you costs from going out of control.
Well, his website is easy to remember. It's abcdmedicare.com. Call him, and it's a free consultation. It makes no sense. It's just free for everybody. So that's what they need to understand. There's something that I don't understand why people don't just pick up the phone and do it, because they don't understand the difference between you and the people they see on TV. I don't know why.
Correct. And this year, even if you're on a Medicare Advantage plan this year, or you're going to qualify into one, you're considering one, maybe you're on a supplement and the payments are getting too high because you're aging and they just hit you with an increase, a 5 or 6, 7, 8% increase that they do every year, maybe a Medicare Advantage plan is the right plan for you, and you need to consider that. And what comes with the Medicare Advantage plan is that some of them come with vision, dental, hearing. These things aren't covered with Medicare supplement. You got to buy those in addition to kind of like a la carte to your plan.
The number to call him is 602-770-9062. He's valley-wide. He gives you a free car wash just to sit down and talk to him. And you can check him out on his website. It's abcdmedicare.com. Are you still doing a lot of events as well?
Yeah, so tomorrow is our first event. It's going to be over at the IHOP. It's at 8950 East Mountain View Road. It's in Scottsdale. It's a nice little IHOP there. It's next to, I think, an Honor Health hospital right there. And so we're going to be representing various carriers. Like I said, we represent all the major carriers, and this year we partnered with 3 at that IHOP. So starting tomorrow, it's going to be one carrier, and then on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday for the rest of open enrollment, we're going to be at that IHOP showing you different carriers at that IHOP. So you don't have to make a decision. We don't represent just one. There's no pressure sells. You come on in, you take a look. If you still haven't made a decision or you don't think that's the right plan, come to the next one. You'll see another plan, and so on and so forth. All this information is listed on my website at abcdmedicare.com/events-2. But just go to the website at abcdmedicare.com. You can find it. It's right there, and you can just figure out which one's the best one for you to show up to.
You can also see him on Facebook. He's all over the place.
That's right.
Especially with the social media right now. And you can check him out. Where do they go on Facebook for you?
At Facebook, you can visit ABCD Medicare, or you can visit myself. My personal page is at Peter Orona, and that's Orona.
Well, you got to check him out. Let me say, I have known you now for quite some time. You've been on my radio show, my television show, YouTube show, everything that I've done you've gotten involved with. And what I love about you the most is that you are so passionate. And, you know, I would like if you have a quick story that you can tell them about something you've done for someone out there.
Well, recently there was a gentleman living down in Casa Grande in Pinal. We saw across the state, so we're not just restricted to Maricopa. So if someone's listening in those the outskirts or a little somewhere rural, we can definitely help them. And so he was turning 65. He was concerned because he wants to travel. So we sat down with him. He was really considering a supplement plan. And he found out that he made a little bit too much money according to the government, so they were going to hit him with a upcharge. They call it IRMA. It's not a girl. It's not a new girlfriend. It's just IRMA. And so he sat down and kind of came to the conclusion that it's too expensive for him to buy a supplement plan in addition to his IRMA upcharge, in addition to a prescription drug plan, in addition to a
How
a
happy
dental
was
plan.
he that he spoke with you?
So when he sat down with me, no one's ever told him about IRMA. And so now he came out and he brought a Medicare Advantage plan. It's a PPO, allows him to get freedom of what he wanted, to travel, to go skiing in different areas. And so he's very happy with it. And he was so happy with it, he told about 5 people, and they called me and and said, I need to talk to you because of what you did.
I love that. That's what networking's all about, you guys. And today's the day. It starts today through what?
Through December 7th.
And there's a lot of reasons why to call. Not only just that it's free, but he can help you understand it, and which is what you're all about, is the education part of it. What's your final words?
Well, we begin with education. There's no pressure sells. Get a free review, get a free car wash. And then we'll help you out. And if it's right for you to change, we'll recommend what plan best suits your lifestyle and your needs. If it's not, we'll tell you to stay in your plan.
Peter is your seniors advocate, and I've been saying that for a long time. And he helps you, and he's going to help you maybe find a plan that's right for you and possibly save you money. Make mistakes. You don't want to make any. You can call Peter. He's experienced. The phone number to call him is 602-770-9062. It's easy to remember. It's ABCDmedicare.com.